There it is. Okay, so I was a little wacky with my phone. We'll give just a moment for folks to log in and join us online today. For those who are not in Tucson, it is a perfectly gorgeous February day. Sorry. Mid-70s, sunny with a light layer of clouds. It's just really spectacular. And I'm outside, of course, enjoying being outside for a moment while I come on for a Faith-Filled Friday episode. So, welcome everybody. I am Pastor Steve Melde, pastor at Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Welcome to another episode of Faith-Filled Friday, broadcasting to you from Tucson today. I come on Tucson time at noon and hope you'll join me for just a little moment of inspiration or challenge, or today a confession. Today a confession. A personal confession. I had to ask God to forgive me. Yet again. So, earlier today, I was driving. Pulled up to the stoplight. There was somebody in front of me. I was second, and somebody pulled up behind me, waiting for the green light to go. And we were all being very patient. Everything was great, right? The light was red. Traffic was moving fine. Everything was okay. And then I heard the honk behind me, because in the split second it had turned from red to green. The car in front of me did not move. And so the car behind me began honking. Split second. Just a split second. It was only green for just a minuscule part of a second, and the person behind me was already honking. To which the person in front of me began to move through the intersection, and I began to move through the intersection slowly. Just to anger the person behind me even more. Okay, so in the moment it felt good. But then I realized, what am I doing? Why am I perpetuating the problem? Why am I adding to the anger and frustration of the world by trying to, I don't know. So I went slowly. Did the person behind me learn a lesson that day? Sure. But not the right one. No, folks. Luckily, it didn't take me long to realize the mistake I had made. And I asked God to forgive me, and I sped up, and the person sped around me and shared a special finger with me. And I just said, I'm sorry, and asked God to forgive me. Because really what I want my life to be about is peace and helpfulness. And I finally realized maybe that person was in a hurry. Maybe that person had gotten a terrible phone call and needed to get somewhere fast. Maybe there was a sale at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. I just know I let that person take me off center. And my center is Christ, who brings peace to the world. And though we as human beings set ourselves against one another, and I set myself against that person, I am sorry that in that moment I created more chaos. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. If we could all find a way in everything that we do to just be a little bit more patient with others, even those who are impatient with us. Maybe what we could do, maybe what I could do, is spread more peace in the world. That's what I want to do. Not more chaos, not more anger. I'm working on it. I confess to you today my sin. God says vengeance is mine. But God didn't mean it was mine. God meant it was God's. And we have got to quit. We've got to quit executing revenge on each other, or it just won't end. So So here I am trying to be at peace and encouraging you to do so, even with that person who honks behind you at the split-second change of the light. Don't let him take you off your center as a Christian who's here to bring peace and hope to the world. Grace and peace to us all. I am sorry, God. I ask for forgiveness. I trust it will come. And I invite you to find a way to bring peace in your life too, no matter what. Grace and peace to us all. Pastor Steve Melody from Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Take care, everybody.